Getting Ready for Election Day, read to you by Carol Brigham. People across the U.S. are getting ready for Election Day. They are going to rallies, they are watching debates and town halls, they are deciding which candidates they want to vote for. States are also getting ready for the election. State officials print and send out mail-in ballots and absentee ballots. They choose election officials and poll workers. They want to make sure the voting in their state goes smoothly. In most states, people can vote early in the presidential election. Early voting in some states started in September. Early voting in most states starts this month. Millions of people may vote early in person or by mail. Some states will not start counting the early votes and mail-in ballots until Election Day. It can take many days or even weeks to count them all. Poll workers. Poll workers are very important. They set up the polling places. They welcome voters. They check voter registration and give out ballots. Poll workers are trained to help voters understand the voting process. They show voters how to use voting machines. They explain voting procedures at their polls. In some places, poll workers also give out stickers and thank voters for voting. State officials say it has been hard to find poll workers for this election. They said many of the poll workers are new this year. Election officials and poll workers say they are worried about safety at the polls. They hope people stay calm and peaceful. They hope there are not any problems on Election Day. Election Day. People who have not voted early will go to the polls on Tuesday, November 5. The polls open early in the morning and close at different times in different states. Americans vote before going to work, during their lunch hour, or after work. Some companies give their workers time off to go to vote. It may take a long time to vote in some places. Lines may be very long. Voting machines. Many polling places have computers with touchscreens. No one can see how a voter votes. Voters press a button next to the names of the candidates they are voting for. Voters may write in the name of a candidate who is not on the ballot. A person with disabilities may bring an assistant to the voting machine to help him or her. After the vote. There are 6 time zones in the United States. In person, voting is complete when the polls close in the last time zone. In past elections, TV, radio, and internet news programs began to project the winners in the states where the polls had closed. This year, that might not happen. The votes may be very close. It may take days or even weeks to count all the mail-in ballots. In the past, when one candidate seemed certain to win 270 electoral votes, the losing candidate conceded the election. See page 4 for more about electoral votes. He or she congratulated the winner. This year may be very different. In the 2020 presidential election, Donald Trump did not concede. His campaign team challenged the vote counts in some states. If the votes in some states are close, the candidates may ask the state to count the votes again. In 27 states, a state will automatically recount the votes if they are very close. The laws for an election recount are different in each state. Go to ballotpedia.org/state_poll_opening_closing_times_2024 for when polls open and close in your state. For more information, visit our website, easyenglishnews.com. You can find our digital product and our paper copies there. Thank you.